Oh chaps, how are we all doing today? It's John with you. Who else? Sure, it's me. Anyway, we're going to do an unboxing today. Yep, and what's in the box. And we're having a look at the Trumpeter 1/35th scale Soviet GAZ-67B military vehicles. Yep, military vehicles they call it. It's basically a Jeep. Yep, a Russian Jeep. It's this kit here. Okay. Right, so we're going to go unboxing that. We're going to have a look at what's inside in the box. What do you get for your money? So, without further ado, let's get onto the bench. Let's have a look at what we get. Right, and so here we are. Okay, here's the kit. It's so excuse this light. That's just a reflection from the light. It's the Soviet GAZ-67B military vehicles. It's from Trumpeter. It's in 1/35th scale. We got a lot of Chinese writing there, and we've got detailed scale kit for adult collectors to assemble. Actual model may vary from image on the box. Warning: not for children under 3 years due to small parts. Right? Look at the side of the box. Gives us some nice bit of information there on the GAZ. So if you want to have a look at that, there you can pause and have a look at it. Right? And also here it shows you a completed picture of the Jeep with a picture of some PE that you get inside in it. Okay. On the side here it gives us our kit number. It's 02346. Okay. Another picture of the Jeep. And on this side it just gives us the usual, made in China, and some other little bits of information, things like that. Okay. So that's basically the box. We're not interested in the box, we're interested in what's in the box. Yep, what's in the box. So let's get it open. Leave that there and we can start taking the things out. So we've got 1, 2. There's 2 in this one, which is 4. There's 5. We have 5 bags of sprues. We've got another bag here with our canopy. Okay. We've got some clear parts. We've got some decals, transfers, stickers. We've got some rubber wheels. Okay, we got 5 of them. And we've got that little fret of PE. Okay, and when I say a little fret of PE, I mean a little fret of PE. Okay, it's very small. They are tiny, but probably little grills and things, we never know. Right, and we also get our instruction booklet. Okay, so we'll start with the instruction booklet and we'll move on then from there. Did we get anything else? We usually get a kind of a colour pit. Yes, we do. We get a painting and marking guide, okay, which is nicely coloured, so which is handy. We get for 2 different options, the open or the closed. Doesn't say what this is. It gives us colour callouts for Mr. Hobby, Villaggio, Model Master, Tamiya and Umbro. Okay. Doesn't say what units these are or anything, but it just gives us 2 options. It gives us this one here and this one. Okay, so there's the 2 colour callouts. We get a HMS Type 45 Destroyer 1/350 scale, so we get a bit of advertising for other products that they have. Some ships, basically the Missouri. There's a lot of photo etch in that one. And we got some tanks here. We've got this kit, of course. We've got the T90, the T72, the H1D AD6 Sky Raider, the French Rafale M, and Russian Su-27 Flanker B. So it gives us a bit of advertising, and so for tracks and other bits and pieces. Some of their products, advertising their products. So let's get down to the instruction manual itself. Okay, so I'll just move the camera so we've got a slightly better view of that. I'll try to move the camera for a slightly better view of that. Okay, so it says read before assembly, study your instructions, blah 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 blah. Gives us all the what the little symbols mean, okay, and how to put on your decals, decals, transfers, stickers. So inside we get a sprue map of what's on your sprues and what you should have. It's always handy just to give a quick check on those. Okay, right. When we start off straight away, we start off with the engine. So we get an engine with it, which is nice. Get the cylinder heads, fan, some other plumbing stuff, bits and pieces. Okay, nice step by step, very very clear, not too much detail to be in it. When I say detail, as in everything isn't sort of jammed into, I mean that all there isn't just jammed into one little section, you know, which I have seen on other instructions. They try to get too much in, and you know, it can be kind of confusing. But I do a little hint as I do the piece. I give it a little mark off with the green highlighter pen, so you can still see the number underneath it, and you can at a quick glance you can know, I've done that, and then when you look at the whole page you say, oh, I have everything done. Oh look, I missed out a piece. Simple as that, you know. Then we're on to our wheels. Okay, assembling the wheels, assembling the suspension and the axles and all that kind of stuff. Okay, as I said, nice and clear, not too much info in each box. Okay, then we get down to the lower chassis of it. Okay, adding on all the bits and pieces, adding on the wheels and the axles that we've made, and a few other little daldides, and sticking in our engine. Okay, so it's quite a lot to it for, you know, for a small vehicle. There is quite a lot to it. We've got our seats, our spare wheel, what appears to be the back of the Jeep itself, and then we're on to the internals of the Jeep. You know, the gear levers, pedals, seats, sidewalls, a few other little bits and pieces. Okay, then we've got installing our seats, installing our back panel, our front there with the headlights and things, getting all them in place, all the lighting stuff. Okay, getting it all together and putting on the steering wheel. Watch that, Les, you know, steering wheel. Yep, you've got to put on the steering wheel, Les. Some other bits and pieces, you know, this is the rolled up doors. Would you use the rolled up doors or the rolled out doors? That's the rolled out doors. The doors are basically a canvas door, and you can roll them up or you can have them rolled out. That's what I'm trying to say there. Putting on your spare wheel, putting on your other bits and pieces that are underneath, and finally the final construction of it. Okay, you have an option again of whether you can have the soft top up or down. Okay, probably go for it down, because you know, what's the point in hiding it all? And that's basically it. Then your Jeep is completed. So there we go. That's the GAZ-67B military vehicles. Okay, that's the instruction sheet. So now let's have a look at the parts. Okay, I won't bother taking this out, but we can see that it's got two connectors here for where it joined up the sprues. A little bit of clean up there. On the inside, yeah, we do have some ejector pin marks and things, ejector pin clippings. No detail on the inside as for canvas or anything like that, so, you know, detail on the outside is not bad, nicely moulded. It's an option, if you want to use it or not. I decided I'm not going to use it. Right, we've got our wheels, which are rubber wheels. We've got a nice bit of detail on the wheels. Let's have a quick look at one of them anyway. Why not? Okay. Look at the thread pattern on them. My God, that is very good. Now, stop looking at my dirty fingernails and look at the parts. That's what's important. Okay? I have bits of paint and God knows what else in my fingernails. So, waiting for that to bloody well zoom in. Zoom in! So we can get to see the beautiful, beautiful detail on those. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's got a nice thread pattern to it. Okay. The side walls. Beautiful detail there on the side walls. Okay, so they are very, very nicely moulded wheels. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, so we've got 5 of those. We've got 4 main wheels and a spare. Right, our clear parts. I will definitely be leaving them in the bag. It's just handy they don't get scratched, they don't get damaged, or anything like that, okay? But we got our windscreen, we got our lights, okay? So, there's our clear parts. And we've got that little PE fret, okay? Let's turn it up the right way now. Okay. And there's a look at the PE. Okay, and it's marked 2013 Trumpeter GAZ-67B. Okay, so we've got 4 little pieces of PE there. Okay, 2 identical and 2 then and number 3. So that's our PE photo etch. Right, first of the big sprues. Big sprues, they're not big sprues, but they're the big sprues of this kit, shall we say. Okay. Dump our plastic. And in here we've got the undercarriage, the main chassis. Okay. So we've got that, it looks quite nice, nicely moulded. Plastic feels nice, it really does. It doesn't feel tinsely as I call it. This is Sprue A. So we've got our tub, we'll call it the tub. Nice little bits of detail there on that. Okay. Zoom in there for our gear lever and 4-wheel drive shifter and all that kind of stuff. We've got our pedals, then we'll be going down there. We've got our side walls. That's the outside of them. Not bad at all. And on the inside, a couple of little marks there that might need a little bit of taking care of, but not too bad, not too bad at all. Not worried about the underside of that because it won't be seen. And we've got our front. We've got a little bit of flash here, but we can get that cleaned off. It's not too bad at all. It's not too bad. So that's Sprue A. And we're on to our next sprue. Okay. This is Sprue D. We have 2 of them. Okay, both identical. So we'll put one away and we'll have a look at one. Okay. Now, as I said, this is Sprue D. We've got the backs of the seats. We've got leaf springs for the leaf spring suspension. There we go. We've got some other parts. There's that rolled up door. We've got some lights. Appears to be more sort of suspension parts by the looks of it. We've got the back of a seat anyway there. We've got our wheel inserts. We've got loads of other little tiny pieces. Yes, some very, very small pieces indeed. Okay. Let's try them up on a big piece of white paper. Might be able to see them just a little bit clearer. If I get them in there, we have some handles and some bits and pieces. Okay, don't know what they are yet, but I'm sure we'll find out as we're building. Okay, so we've got loads of little small bits and pieces there. Okay, anything you know yourself, when you see this with trumpeter, you know that there's delicate pieces underneath there. So we'll carefully remove that bit of protection, and there we go. We've got some very nicely molded circles. What they are going to be for, I do not know. They're more than likely for inserts in the wheels. Okay, but they're nicely molded. There's no flash in them, thank God, or anything like that. And like I said, this is Sprue D, and there's 2 of them. Okay, so onto our next sprue. I'll just take that over there. Now our next sprue. We've got more of that protection on it there, and it's marking what it is. It's Sprues B. Okay, and that bit of protection there was on this very, very fragile looking piece here. Very, very fragile looking. Extremely careful removing that. I usually, instead of trying to snip it, what I do is I'd cut here, there and there. Okay, so you're taking the tension away, and then using my knife to cut, I'd slowly scribe away at the actual part there like that. Okay, and try and cut it nice and slowly, taking your time, and even then sometimes they will break. These here are for when you have the hood up. I noticed that in the instructions. Brilliant. Right, we've got the back seat, and we seem to have some parts of the engine. I think we've got our hood. We have another one of those delicate pieces there. We have the fan, we have the radiator. We've got our doors, our rolled out doors, and some other little bits and pieces. We do have some flash here, I must say. It's just very minute bits of flash. They need a bit of cleaning up. Okay, they do need a bit of cleaning up. And we've got our front grille. Okay, which is quite nice. And if we wipe back on that again, then we'll get a nice look at it. Try and throw a bit of light on the subject, John. A bit of light. Okay, so that light isn't doing anything, John. The light is making it worse instead of making it better. But anyway, there's our grill. There's no real detail on the grill, so it's the grill. And it's Sprue B. Okay, so we're down to our final sprue. We've had Sprues A, B and D, so I presume this is Sprue C. Just by process of elimination more than anything else. Okay. Judging by the way we've got that there, we have a little bit of slide moulding going on. Yes, we have. We've got some little bits of things pre-drilled out, so you don't have to go bother drilling them yourself. These appear to be, it's just one sprue of tiny parts. That is going to be fun. That is really going to be fun. Okay, especially after building that 1/25th scale kit. The smallest part was about that size of the smallest part, whereas that's the biggest part in this sprue. Don't know what any of the parts are offhand. There doesn't appear to be any flash, but we do have these little extra little bits of plastic here. I'll show them to you. Here, there's some there as well. They're handy. That just sort of cuts down on ejector pin marks. They're the little ejector pieces. We've got our steering wheel there for Les, so I'll be using it, Les, so you know, sort of a personal thing there. So if Les decides to, he likes leaving the steering wheels out. So that's it. That's basically it, lads. That's the kit. A lovely little kit. Trumpeter. They always make quality kits, I must say. I do like Trumpeter. They're very reasonably priced for what you get. Quality is right up there. It really is. And like I said, you end up with a nice little model for a finish that you can paint up yourself and play with. Exactly, have fun. So that's it, lads, for this unboxing. A beautiful little kit from Trumpeter, the Soviet GAZ-67B military vehicles, as in Jeep. Okay, and again, it's kit number 02346. Okay, lovely kit, and there she is. Okay, there's the box art. We take the little thing away. No, we can't. Where to say? There we go. A nice box art. Okay, we've got the GAZ Jeep T34 in the background. So that's it from me, lads, for this this video. Hope you liked it. Hope you found it interesting. It's definitely one to get for any display you're doing, because it's handy to have the little vehicles, you know, with something larger. I'm including this with my die-off for the KV-122. I have some figures to go with it as well, so stay tuned. I will have updates on it, and stay tuned to the channel for other things, other updates. I'm still working away on my Centurion, 1/25th scale Centurion. I'm just waiting for paint to come, so that's why I'm decided to start working this, because otherwise I'd have nothing to do, and we like something to do, don't we? So that's it for this one, lads. As I said, take care, enjoy your modelling. I hope you found this video instructive and interesting, and I will catch you on the next one. So stay safe and be nice to one another, and don't forget, go out and buy yourself a kit, build it and enjoy it. This is John signing off and saying have a nice week.